Dignity versus Nameless. Dignity in 7th place, currently with a personal best of 636. And Nameless, currently in 16th place, fresh off of getting a personal best of 653 today. So whenever the runners are ready, they can get started, and hopefully everything can go somewhat smoothly. Yeah. He should have practiced in his dreams. So true, so true. Okay, I hate to be that guy, but I have definitely played SM63 in at least one of my dreams. I'm not even joking. It is actually a true thing, and I think this happened to a couple of top runners. I think it was like T2 Birds or something. That's not something you're going to see in chat, but at least I really hope not. Bro, am I the only one who's dreamed of SM63? No, same, Tomothy, same. It was like, sometimes you just like accidentally solve problems that you have in your head. Had actual nightmares about T2 Birds? No, not. Like, it was like a very short bits of dreams. It wasn't anything major. Yeah. Let me fix something real quick. Okay, that works perfectly. Good. Wow, we've just gone on a full tangent of talking about dreams. This is incredible. Let's see. Is there anything that we can talk about? Well, since we have a little bit of extra time, currently in the double elimination tournament, on the first day we had Glitch win his match against April. So April was sent down to the losers bracket while Glitch moved on. And yesterday we had Mate win his match as well. So explain SM63 to new people? Sure. Yeah, so Super Mario 63 is, well, it's a Flash game originally released in 2009. It essentially is a 2D version of a mixture of assets and places from Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy. The most notable thing is the Flood nozzle, which the Hover, Rocket, and Turbo nozzles are all in this game, and the Rocket and Turbo nozzles are only unlocked after collecting the first key from Bowser 1. From Bowser 1, sorry, let me talk properly. So, second. I stay hydrated. So, yeah, so you're going to see the players take a bunch of shortcuts and make their way quite quickly to Bowser 3. Most of the stages in this game are relatively similar to the Super Mario 64 counterparts. But Bowser 3 is very different. It is a lot longer, and it has a lot more areas, but we're going to be skipping a lot of them. Yeah, don't forget to hydrate. Oh yeah, especially since it's summer now. Or, well, it's summer for everyone in the Northern Hemisphere. I won't try to deny that. I think the runners are going to be ready soon, so this will be fun. Oh, and... okay. Pretty sure they're just getting their files ready. So, the basic course of this run is going to be the players are going to go through the tutorial. Oh yeah, Fahrenheit, I assume? Yeah. I think right now it is almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit for me right now. So... oh, super humid too? Oh, that sucks. But yeah, basic premise of this run is going to complete tutorial 1, we're gonna get the first shine from Eddie, who's a toad. That gives us a free shine. It's supposed to be the first shine you get, so we're gonna get that. And then we're going to try to skip tutorial 2 by game overing. So you're going to see the runners up. You're going to see them die quite a bit in Bowser 1, and it's on purpose. And then you're going to see them respawn back in the castle after you're completing the first boss fight and getting the key, because they need the key to get Turbo and Rocket. And the runners are off. Tutorial 1 is not too eventful, besides the RNG from birds. Birds can randomly have a little bit of random diving patterns and such. They always spawn in the same place, so you can see the runners get quite messed up by the birds and also the enemies, because enemy movements are somewhat random. So as they make their way through, just realized they had to deal with the RNG of both enemies and of birds. So surely, good luck to both runners, but, it's unlikely to happen that they'll both get good RNG. So you see that you'll be going up to Eddie right now. They're just going to be mashing through the text. Nothing too special there. And then they're going to be going to Bowser 1 through a secret passageway. Close your eyes if you don't want to know the secret, but it's pretty obvious. It's an homage to LBLG, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you're going to see them dying right here, and you're going to see Dignity do a down warp right there. If you dive in a very specific way, and Nameless getting it as well. If you dive in a very specific way onto the ledge, you can get a down warp, which, instead of going off the ledge in a normal trajectory, which is straight, you'll actually get tilted downwards and have some of your downwards velocity. So yeah, they're going to die 4 times here, so they get their life counter to 0, and then they'll enter the Bowser 1 fight, defeat Bowser, and then die so they can game over. This technically isn't the fastest route, but it is definitely the most race safe, because tutorial 2, there's a trick that involves very precise very precise manipulation of movement on burst. Oh, and Dignity getting task kill. So on that last hit, if you miss and then throw in a very certain way, you can actually kill Bowser instantly. Unfortunately, it is not the best in tutorial and T2 skip route, which is the route they're using, because you actually need to do something called key skip, which you saw where they backflipped out of the key. By getting task kill there, he was forced to do a frame perfect pause instead of being able to buffer the pause. Oh no, Nameless messing up the movement. Doesn't know the backup, unfortunately. And he's going to lose a slight lead that he had. So very back and forth race in the beginning. And they're going to be entering Bowser 3. This you're going to see, we're not supposed to have Rocket and Turbo here, and you're going to just see the runners skip through most of the entire stage. You're not supposed to skip, you're supposed to get 2 keys, Selka can just shoot up here. We just skip that. What, you're supposed to go to the towers on the right or left, double rocket to skip it. Double rockets are if you pause on the same frame, or the frame before a rocket goes off, because pause actually progresses the animation 1 frame. You'll rocket while still on the ground, and since you rocket while you're still on the ground, the game thinks, oh, we should give you your nozzle energy back because you're still on the ground. And that's how the runners are actually rocketing twice, instead of once. Because if you didn't know, you can't use the rocket or turbo nozzles normally without having full nozzle energy. Now you're going to be seeing the runners charging their rocket slightly during movement, and you're going to see when they use their rocket next, it goes off faster. That is actually called a rocket storage. So if you start charging your rocket, the animation timer for it actually doesn't reset. So that allows the runners to, while charging during downtime, to rocket faster in the next area, which obviously allows them to go a little bit faster, and also has the side effect of being able to use your rocket without having full nozzle energy. So right now they're just going through Fake Bowser. This is an auto-scroller that has a little bit of RNG based on how many fireballs are thrown, or sorry, sped out. I still don't know what to call them, but right now they're just gonna bop on the head a few times. Oh, and Dignity missing the hit. You're gonna notice that for most of the hits, the runners are actually gonna stand underneath Bowser, and that is actually intentional. Oh, Name is going for a double nip. I'll explain that coming up, but most of the time you're gonna see the runners standing underneath Bowser because, in general, his ground it always manipulates him to ground pound, and in general, the ground pound is faster. Except for 2 cases, but those require RNG. And Dignity went for the first one, which is a 90% chance to save time, and Nameless went for both of them, which I think he saved time with both of them, or broke even on the second one. So now you're going to see the runners entering space. In this first turn, they were limited to hover, and the meteors are complete RNG. And it's one of the most brutal parts of the run. Super RNG heavy. Especially Space 1 is super unforgiving, as you can see. Dignity getting completely wrecked by those meteors and losing the lead. It's a very, very close match, though. This is exciting. Oh, and Nameless missing the air rocket. So he also just lost lead. Oh, Dignity almost dying. Oh no, falling down. This is a very, very close match. Nameless scraping by with the lead. This is huge. This is a very, very close match. Just hope no one dies during True Bowser. True Bowser is pretty simple. It's just throwing them into bombs. The bomb hitboxes are slightly misaligned, like not misaligned with their hitbox. Sorry, with their sprite. But it's actually easy to either miss a throw because of the hitbox or fall off the edge right here. Hopefully I didn't jinx anyone. Looks like both of them. Oh, the meteors can also wreck you. But it looks like both runners going through it pretty cleanly. Not going for any of the super fast strats, but relatively safe. And it's all going to come down to escape. Of the things that are in escape, there's not anything really that's problematic. There's just choke points. So there's small time losses that can happen. There's actually something really bad that can happen in escape too, but we won't mention it. And then the main time loss is going to be if the runners can hit Sling Starship or SSS. So this is going to be very, very close match. And let's see what goes on. Name is going for a safe strat. Good decision. And Dignity going for the damage boost. Oh, unintentional damage strat. Ooh, Nameless is getting a little stuck up. And this is actually not as close to a race. This is not as close to a race as we think because IGT timing. So congratulations, Dignity, for winning pretty handily with the IGT timing, but very, very close RTA. So that was an insane first match. Very, very close. Unfortunate that lag plays an issue in how we see this, but GG's to both runners. And hopefully we can have just as incredible of a game 2, because that was incredibly close. Both runners playing relatively well with pretty decent mistakes that happened. Pretty bad RNG in different parts of space, either getting hit by meteors, not landing on the platform, not getting your air rocket. And then I think also Dignity fell down in Space 3. It didn't rocket high enough. So, yeah, that can completely screw you over with RTA timing. That's partially why we instituted IGT timing standards on what's it called? The leaderboard, and for this. Counterintuitively, sometimes okay, this is a joke in the community, and it's the better your PC is, or the better your laptop is, the worse it runs this game. Like, this game, you can have, like, the best, like, hardware ever, and it won't matter. You'll lag, like, a stupid amount, but if you have, like, ancient hardware, it'll work way better. So, that's partially why we added the IGT. Thanks to Crayon for making that mod, by the way. But yeah, relatively normal first match, just very close back and forths. Major things to look out for are generally how good was the movement in the Hedrons, which I didn't actually touch on in this race, which I'll touch on in the next race. And then how badly does the RNG go in space? Because those can be very big things that swing the entire match. Yeah, what do you expect from Flash? Yeah, Flash is super janky, man. Okay. I think both players are going to be ready soon, so... let me check something real quick. Oh, Dignity saying in the Discord that he's closing Discord because of lag. That is actually a real thing. There's a reason Flash is dead. Flash is dead for a couple reasons. One portion being the security vulnerabilities, and secondarily, yes, it is ancient technology. Hope no one gets bird soft lock. Oh, I didn't even mention what that was, but actually in the first room of the game, if you get unlucky with the birds, you can soft lock. It's not a real soft lock, as in... Oh, and they're off. Oh, actually, no, they're not. I'm bad. But, yes. You can soft lock in the first room. If a runner does get that, we will restart the match. But it's relatively rare. And they're off. Let's hope no one gets it. Okay, I was scared for Dignity for a second there, man. Oh, and he's lagging hardcore. That's unfortunate, man. So, even though, just remember that even though Dignity is behind RTA, he's probably... I have a little bit hard time seeing his timer because it's quite a little bit low quality, but everything should be fine. Let's see what their splits are. So, oh yeah, Dignity's back in the lead, man. 40, let's see, through the door entry. So 45 door entry versus a 49. So about a 4.5 second difference. Also, that is the weirdest place I put for a split, but, you know, we make do. So both of them just heading back to Bowser 1 and doing their deaths. Surely no one would ever die 5 times, right? Surely, right, guys? Yeah, I mean, it's just what, like, stream quality, it's just what happens when you have, you know, not stellar hardware and, you know, maybe not great internet. It's great that anyone can just play this game relatively. It's not like a huge game. It probably takes only a few megabytes, if I remember correctly. And streaming isn't that intensive for most things these days. We're going to see these Bowser throws coming up. Let's pay attention to see if any of the runners do half throws, which is when you throw the same direction that you're facing originally. So you see that Dignity did there. I wasn't paying attention to see if Nameless was doing it. Dignity did double half throws there. And it seems either Nameless did 0 or 1 half throw. And, oh no, Dignity missing key skip. That's really unfortunate. He had the pause. He just, I think was facing the wrong way and then didn't backflip. So he's gonna have to die in tutorial too, and that's probably about like a 10-second time loss, if not more. So that gives Nameless quite a sizable lead. 239 launch. And let's see what launch Dignity gets. Seems to be a 247. So about 8 seconds. Let's hope Nameless can hold on so we can get a insane game period. Oh, missing the door. That's unfortunate. That's a little bit of time for Dignity to catch up. There's a lot of little movement things here that can save a little bit of time. And Nameless missing air rockets, so Dignity has the opportunity to catch all the way back up right now. Dignity gets clean outside. Oh, I forgot that Nameless goes left for double rocket room. Let's pay attention to the movement, though. Let's pay attention to the movement in Nameless, for Nameless's huge rooms, because huge rooms are probably the most movement-intensive part of the run, and you can lose quite a bit of time from seemingly okay gameplay. So let's see. Gets a weird platform skip. Oh, unfortunate for Dignity bonking in the Thwomp section. Ooh, both runners getting a little bit of difficulty in huge rooms, but they can do it fine. Oh, Nameless is missing the zip here. Basically, if this is the most simple zip in the game, the platform just moves into. Oh no, is Dignity gonna die? Let's really hope he doesn't get squished here. If he gets squished here, that's gonna be tragic. Oh no! And he dies from the squish. Oh no, I actually jinxed him. Nimbus getting a 3 fireball on his first minute. Oh man, Dignity is just struggling with the lag and everything right now in Huge Room 2. That's so unfortunate, man. Yeah. Oh, the lag for Dignity is so bad, man. That's so unfortunate. I wasn't paying attention to Nameless's double burnout, but I'm gonna assume since it's blue, I don't think he lost time. Because I think you only lose time with a 6 or 10 fireball. I don't actually know double enough very well because I don't go for it. But no glitch. It doesn't make it easier. Lag is inconsistent, which makes timing things monumentally more difficult. Intentionally slowing down your game with like Nameless getting a very clean Digna space. That's what we call that cycle in Space 1. But lag is inconsistent, so a little bit of lag on the stream there. It's a great Bowser fight to catch up. You can't really get oh no, is he gonna? Oh no, and Dignity misses a cycle. That's gonna be game right there. That's a huge time loss to miss a full cycle and a fake Bowser. So even if Nameless dies, it's probably still Jover. And also we'll see if Dignity gets the cutscene skip. Oh, he does get the cutscene skip. Good job. But it's just over. That's super unfortunate. Oh, and Nameless missing a throw. This is just a spaghetti race apparently. Oh, and he throws him straight into the ground. Okay, this is quite the interesting race. Roughrunner is struggling a little bit, but we'll come back for they'll come back strong for race 3. See how Space 3 goes for Dignity while Nameless is mashing. It gets a much better Space 3 than last. Oh, and goes for the ground pound dive. Ground pound dive is if you dive and ground pound on the same frame, you get a dive, but it cancels your horizontal and vertical velocity. So. Oh, I forgot. Lag is also an issue here because there's a 20-second difference in IGT. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite Nameless. See if he can get the SSS, missing Star Skip, and goes for Mogus SSS. Misses it. Oh, please don't die. Oh no. No! And he dies in Escape 3. That's so unfortunate. This is actually going to be a really close race, I think. This could be somewhat close. So GG's to Nameless with a 748. Let's see what happens because I don't think it's possible with Dignity. It's not possible, but he can probably get within 10 seconds. Actually, no, I'm just straight up lying. That's like a 15-second gap. But GG's to Nameless. I'll give him the win. It's just a huge problem with dignity and lag, it seems. A series of unfortunate events and obviously the amount of lag. But that was quite the... You get to see a lot of things you don't normally see in a race, so... GG's to both runners, and let's see, Dignity closed it out with a 8-13. GG's to both of them, and we're going to be here for race 3, our first race 3 of the entire tournament, and it's going to be see who takes it and continues in the winner's bracket. As said previously, this is a double elimination tournament, so even if anyone loses in the first round, they will still be sent to the loser's bracket, and from there they can continue on their run. So hopefully things can go slightly better for either runner if they happen to fall to the loser's bracket. Okay, closing the game so it doesn't lag, yeah, makes sense. That is one of the flash moments of all time. Yeah, this is a crazy back and forth. Let's see, is there anything I haven't like explained to a very like to an extent at all? Are there any questions in chat about any of the mechanics of this game while we're waiting? Because things are just going so fast in both these races. Like, there's so many insane things happening. I'm struggling a little bit to keep track of everything I said. But what does it mean when stream chat flashes out of existence for a second? I don't know. I am not the best at the whole Twitch side of things, so I can't guarantee too much. You might see the runners close their game right now, so that they can hopefully lag less. Because that can be an issue. I know for me, on my laptop, if I run the game for too long, it just happens to lag. So had it happen before, so it's odd. Yeah, that is pretty odd to have flashing chat streams. Yeah, I've never had that happen to me before. Like, just like reappear and disappear, but... Or disappear, reappear. Give the runners a little bit to prepare for the next race, and hopefully, we can have a very, very epic last race. And we might have time for interviews, but they're going to be quite short. We're running a little bit short on time. And wouldn't want to, go over time. So, yeah, Dignity just restarting his game. Oh, he's running with... Wait, he opened up Practice Hack? Okay. He just accidentally opened up Practice Hack. I was like, is he not using IGT or something? Your game never lagged. Yeah. Lucky, man, lucky. I remember the last tournament, I think I was using the wrong version of the IGT hack for my computer. And it just lagged, so like for 15 seconds straight in Escape 1, like 2 frames per second. And that really just messes up your timing, because a lot of the time, like, some people use visual cues, but I personally use a lot of feeling for, like, timing things, and it completely just messes up with your, like, feel. Yep. Let's hope both runners get some decent RNG in tutorial 1. This is the point. This is the match point for both of them. So, ooh, Dignity getting a speed kill. So occasionally, when you hit the ground and you try to jump at the wrong time, the game will just take all your speed away, and it's very funny. Not actually. Ooh, bad RNG from Nameless and the Goomba, and oh, I messed up. Sorry. I think I messed up. But sorry about that. Oh, and Nameless getting pretty bad RNG. So about 3.5 seconds back. Let's see what their Eddy times are. So generally, Eddy is timed from on the fade out after getting the shine. You'll see they'll actually have to scroll through 2 text boxes until the shine appears. So that's a 50. That's pretty good, a 58 and a 1 flat. So pretty close race. And hopefully nothing tragic happens during the death. Let's see if they get the down warp. Down warp saves, I believe, about 0.3. Is it 0.3? I don't remember. Actually, I should remember this considering I was making a tutorial at one point, but no idea. I'm sorry for not remembering. But yeah, relatively close match. Seems like neither runner has lagged that much either, so hopefully Dignity's computer can not lag and give him a chance here, because the last 2 races have been pretty brutal with the lag. Reset periods before the matches? I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's just a dev pipe here. I've kind of been treating it like it's nonchalant and anything, but there's a dev pipe there. That's how they're getting to the Bowser 1 fight. They're not cheating. That pipe's in every version of the game. It's things like that I just completely, like, skip over. Oh, let's hope both of them get key skip. Dignity's in the right spot. Let's hope he backflips the right way. There we go. Same with Nameless. Oh, and he wasn't on the key. Let's hope he can back it up, and he backs it up. Nice. Little time loss, but able to back it up. No major time losses. And so, relatively close match. Oh, I was afraid Dignity was going to dive all the way into the upstairs room, but good thing he didn't. And this match is just really close. Seems to be about a 3.5 to 4 second difference. Yeah, it's real tight. This is gonna be a really intense last match, and this is great. So you see Dignity does a rocket stores there, so you can rocket sooner there. Same thing with Nameless. Oh, Nameless doing a slightly different strat. Dignity getting clean air rockets, and both of them getting clean air rockets, actually. Is that a ground pound dive from Dignity there? Wow, Dignity is pulling out the stops. Oh, but he bonks. That's unfortunate. See if Nameless can take advantage. Oh, but not getting the good movement. See what their splits are out of this. So Dignity with a 327 out and 330. So we're about within 3 seconds. This is incredibly close. Oh no! And Dignity bonks, and he bonks again. Oh no! And Nameless also having problems with the bullet bills. Both runners having a few issues in the huge room too, and it's still remaining incredibly close. Wow. Oh, and no, Dignity gets the gets the squish. That allows Nameless to catch right back up, and we're only a second apart. Imagine this comes down to fake Bowser RNG, man. That'd be insane. See, let's pay attention to the RNG that Dignity gets. So he gets a 5 fireball, not great RNG, and Nameless gets a 2 fireball. And that makes up quite a bit of time, and that might actually make up most of the difference. 2 fireballs, by the way, is the best RNG, and 5 is the second worst RNG. Oh, they're both going for double manip! And they both get a 4 fireball. They actually get the same 4 fireball. What? That's great RNG! This is insane, they're almost tied. This is the best match of the tournament by far. So far in this tournament. Let's hope space doesn't screw either of them over, and we can get a really close match into escape. Hopefully both of them hit cutscene skip. Looks like both of them are. Good cutscene skip from both of them. And Dignity's got a 1.5 second lead. So let's see if the Dignity space works. It's called Dignity space because Dignity found it back in the day. Ooh, Name's getting some interesting RNG, and he loses quite a bit of time. So Dignity taking quite a big lead right now. And Nameless falls down! Oh no! Dignity with a huge lead. And that's probably it, folks. That's so unfortunate that Space had to do Nameless like that. It's not technically over, but that's probably it. Gene Bowser throws from Dignity. Yeah, Space just not treating Nameless kind at all. Space is by far the biggest choke point of any percent run. So it's to be expected, but it's still unfortunate. Getting a damage to Space 3 though is pretty cool. It's pretty rare as well. And it's fast if you react to it well. Hope they get a clean escape. Dignity can technically sub 7 this, so which would be very epic. Give me a 55 if he hits the SSS. Oh, it doesn't hit the SSS though. That's gonna be it. Oh, 659.968 by 1 frame. Man, barely getting that sub 7, man. GG's. GG's to Dignity. Incredibly close match between him and Nameless. I can't believe he got it by 1 frame. I thought that Escape 3 was it, but let's hope Nameless gets a good escape to finish as well. That's good escape 1, and oh, a bonk and escape 2. That's unfortunate. Dealing with a wonky collision of that tower. And let's hope he gets a Mogus SSS. Oh, and misses it again. That's unfortunate, man. GG's to him, though. And that's it. That's Dignity versus Nameless. And I think we have time for short interviews. Or post-game interviews, if either runner wants to do it. But it's going to have to be relatively short because we're running a little bit short on time. So GG's to both of you guys. Both Dignity and Nameless. Go check out their Twitch. Exclamation point R in the chat. Follow both of them at twitch.tv/DignitySR and twitch.tv/TheNameless Nameless with a lot of S's. Crazy race. Dealing with a wonky collision of that tower. So yeah, if Dignity wants to... Hello, Dignity. GG's on the sub 7 and winning the match.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, August?
Sorry, can you say that again? Sorry, my audio was a little bit messed up with my headphones.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Want to turn your mic up a little bit?
Okay, not sure how, but is this better?
I still can't hear you that well, but
I want that.
I can turn up. I can turn you up for me, but I don't know if
Sorry.
the stream can necessarily hear that well.
The technical issues just don't want to enter them.
Sorry, what did you say?
Check. Okay, this is better. This has to be better.
I can hear you slightly. Yeah, GG's.
Okay, well, sure. That was a match.
I can hear you better now. I can hear you better.
Okay.
The
That
stream might
was
need to
one
turn
hell
you
of
up.
a match.
So,
That's fine. It's fine. You know, people they're gonna have to deal with it.
yeah, they're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, like
That's
your game was lagging like crazy for those first 2 games, and after like that, quite frankly, train wreck of game 2, how did you come back and Get a sub 7 in game 3.
Nah, I honestly don't. Like in game two, I have no idea. Like after fake Bowser, after I made a hit in fake Bowser, I just decided, man, it's just screw it, man. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not gonna try to win the race. I'm just gonna play the game, and that it turned out how it turned out. But in
Yeah,
race
it's going to turn out
three,
pretty
I
well.
actually, yeah, in race three, I actually kind of tried, and like uh, huge rooms. We don't talk about huge rooms. We don't talk about huge rooms.
Yeah,
Space went
the
pretty
huge
fine.
room tubes incidents or however you say that, multiple of that in a good way. We don't talk about them.
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about the bullet maze. I'm pretty sure I set a new world record with how many bonks I had there.
Yeah, I counted at least, was it 2 or 3 in that?
Four.
I think you bonked on almost every. I think you bonked on every turn. I think.
I bonked on the ceiling. I remember that.
Yeah,
I
that can
bonked on
also
the ceiling.
happen if you like go through the corner of a ceiling. You just like can bonk sometimes.
Uh, but space actually went pretty well. For once in my life, I actually hit the space. My own strat, I hit it.
You get dignity.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
Insane.
it's crazy, I know. And Space 2 and 3 went moderately well. I missed iOS SS, but also
Yeah, you
that. So
still
I still got
clutched the
sub
sub
7 by
7.
one frame. By
I
one
know. I
frame.
was losing my mind over. Like, I didn't think you got it, and then I looked at 659 968. It's like, no way.
So
Also,
that's
about game
actually,
3, you lagged a lot
yeah.
less. Do you know how that happened? Because you lagged like a lot in the
I,
first two
I just,
matches. In the third game, you didn't
yeah,
lag
yeah,
almost
yeah,
at
I
all.
have no idea why. I have no idea why. For game 3, I just closed my game and reopened it, and the lag that adios. That just, I don't know. Mario is magic like that.
Yeah, the game is good. Flash is good.
Yeah.
Well,
Game is
congrats
good.
on making it through to the next round. Uh, let me check the bracket
Unbelievable. I
real
have to
quick.
go up.
Oh,
I
I
have to go up
misspelled
against
bracket.
either Majul. Me and Majul, we have a history in terms of tournament races.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you two
last
used to be like the two
tournament,
titans to go off
yeah,
right before facing Vertic. So it's good to see.
yeah.
Maybe you guys will face each
Last,
other again.
hopefully, I want to see that rematch. So, like, last tournament, the first race we had, I got obliterated, bro. That was crazy. That was humbling. Majul straight up humbled me in that race. And then the next race, I humbled him with a double sub 650. That was crazy.
Oh damn. Oh sorry, am I allowed to say
And
that?
now I have no idea.
I
Okay,
probably
yeah.
not supposed to say that.
Come on. I apologize for Napster. He doesn't mean it. He's just a little autistic at times. Uh,
I'm now banned from commentary for the rest of time.
Rip. Uh, yeah, we're gonna see the rematch hopefully, or I'm gonna go up against Fandango. That
Yep.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, Padenko's been getting pretty crazy consistent, like 7-0x. Like that was like the joke that he got like I think 5 7-0x's in a row. So maybe
Dang,
his
man.
consistency can help, but it's gonna be fun either way.
Yeah. That
Yep.
Majuk versus Fandango is gonna be an exciting match either way. I think we have a
Yep.
match tomorrow as well. I think.
I think I forget who the match is tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure there is one. And I think it's
Yeah,
real. I'm not. I Is that the one Vertex commentating? I don't remember.
maybe.
But
Well, anyway, that was a fun match. Wait, let me
yep.
see if Nameless wants to do a meme run. Nameless, if
We
you're
don't have
hearing
time
this,
for that.
oh, we don't.
Our
Oh,
slot
fuck
ends
yeah!
in 1 minute.
I
So
kind of slept through
yeah, you kind of
my
woke up a
meme run
little
was
late.
3%.
It all
Meme run
worked
was
out.
3%.
So thanks everyone for watching. Please go follow both the runners. And that was what was probably the best round I've seen in an SM63 tournament in quite a while. And definitely the best of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
So Stay tuned for more insane matches like this, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.